Hi, good morning. Nice and early in India, of course. The first test match between India and New Zealand set to start in about 23 minutes. The toss has taken place, and India stand-in captain Ajinkya Rahane won the toss and decided to bat first. So India are batting first, and like we got to know yesterday, Shreyas Iyer has been handed a debut. He's been very impressive in the opportunities he's got in limited overs cricket. He comes with a very impressive first class record, a strike rate of about 81, over 4,000 runs. Um, and he would expect him to make it count at this level. He is, of course, playing because some of the big guns have been rested for the series. No Rohit Sharma, remember, for both the test matches. No Virat Kohli for the first test match. And, of course, some of the star bowlers missing as well. Just with Bumrah, Mohammad Shami aren't around either. No Rishabh Pant, remember, in that middle order either. Um, Shreyas Iyer is getting a debut because Rahul, just 2 days out from the first Test match, was ruled out of the series with an injury, which means Mayank Agarwal and Shubman Gill will open the innings, and that opened up a spot in the middle order. A lot of people thought it was hard luck for Hanuma Vihari. Really, he's played most of his Test match overseas. He's played. He would have wanted a bit of a bit of an opportunity at home as well, and this was as good as opportunity as he would have got. But it's over to Shreyas Iyer now for a debut in the middle order. India, of course, playing three spinners like we had assumed, and two pacers, and New Zealand are going with two spinners, two pacers, uh, and of course, they've handed a debut to spinning all-rounder Rachin Ravindra alongside Ajas Patel and Will Somerville are the two spinners to take the field for New Zealand. That's what you would have expected as well. The toss, the captain winning the toss would want to bat first in India. Yes, it's a cold winter morning in Kanpur, but the pitch there has been known to stay low and slow, and India would look to put as many runs on the board as possible and then apply some pressure on New Zealand with the spinners and a very impressive pace, couple of paces as well. So here's the playing 11s for the two teams, India and New Zealand. I'll come with India's playing 11 first. Mayank Agarwal and Shubman Gill, the two openers. Cheteshwar Pujara at number 3. Ajinkya Rahane will move up to number 4, standing in as captain for Virat Kohli, who has been rested for the Kanpur test. Shreyas Iyer, the debutant. Riddhiman Saha, he is playing because Rishabh Pant has been rested, and of course there's another wicketkeeper in the reserves as well, Kona Bharat, but the team management has gone with Riddhiman Saha at number 6, Ravindra Jadeja, R. Ashwin, Akshar Patel, the three spinners. Remember, Akshar Patel played a significant role in that series win over England in the absence of Ravindra Jadeja. So you have batting, India have a lot of batting right up until number 9, Akshar Patel at number 9, and then Ishant Sharma and Umesh Yadav, the two pacers for India. For New Zealand, the playing 11 with Tom Latham and Will Young, the two openers, Kane Williamson, the captain at number 3, Ross Taylor. What a load of experience there in the middle order there with Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor, and Henry Nicholls at number 5. Tom Blundell, the wicketkeeper, at number 6. Remember, this is a game New Zealand are playing without BJ Watling, who retired at the end of the World Test Championship there a few months back. And Rachin Ravindra, the debutant, at number 7, the spinning all-rounder, Kylie Jamieson, Will Somerville, Tim Southey, and Ajaz Patel. So two pacers there in Jamieson and Southey for New Zealand, and two spinners in Patel and Somerville, and of course the spin bowling all-rounder, Rachin Ravindra. This is also, remember, this is New Zealand's 450th Test match. And they're the defending World Test champions. So they defeated India just a few months back in England in a rain-truncated game, and New Zealand have really shown what a wonderful all formats team they are. But they have not yet won a Test series in India. India have, of course, been very dominant for the last decade. It was many years ago in 2012, of course, India had gone down to England in a 4 Test series. But since then, India have blanked Australia. They have defeated England again twice over in series played in India. They have been super dominant over the West Indies, South Africa, Bangladesh. Any team that has come to India has found it really difficult with their varied bowling lineup, with their class batsmen, and even without Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Rishabh Pant, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami, and now KL Rahul out. Um, India are being looked at as favourites. That tells you about the depth of this Indian squad. Of course, the focus will be on the two openers. Mayank Agarwal did well for India a couple of years back, especially at home. He got some runs. Shubman Gill was very impressive in Australia, got a 91 in a very crucial test match for the Indians down under. So the focus will be on them to start with and see how they cope without either KL Rahul or Rohit Sharma at the other end to back them up. And also on Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane. Pujara, of course, did get some runs in England, kind of redeemed himself, but Ajinkya Rahane will be under pressure. Both these men did say, however, in the lead up to the test match that look, it's important for the team that we score runs and 100 doesn't matter, but deep within they know that scoring runs will be imperative, especially for Ajinkya Rahane with so many other middle order options now available. Shreyas Iyer making a debut. Um, Ajinkya Rahane, you'd want to see him score some runs and score some big runs now in the series against New Zealand. The last time around, India had blanked New Zealand 3-0 at home in 2016 in their extended home season for the Indians, where they played New Zealand, England, Australia, and they defeated everyone very, very comprehensively. All these teams that came through to India found it really difficult to get it past India. This is how strong they are. That's the point I'm trying to make. Even without some of the six or seven, five or six top quality players, India are still looking very, very dominant. This does take your mind a little back to that Brisbane test as well, right? A lot of inexperience in that bowling attack. There was no Ravi Ashwin, there was no Ravindra Jadeja, there was no Ishant, there was no Umesh, no Shami. Of course, Kohli had returned home after the Adelaide test match, and they did turn it around against a very strong Australian bowling lineup. So now you'd expect some sort of dominance from the Indians as well. Now with their full strength bowling lineup, Ishant Sharma, Umesh Yadav, R. Ashwin, Ravindra Jadeja, and Akshar Patel, who, like I said, was super impressive against England earlier this year in that fourth test series. Just got off to a sensational start to his test career. Can he now maintain that kind of rhythm is what you'd want to see. But before I go, here's a look at the playing 11s again for both the teams. India, Mayank Agarwal, Shubman Gill, the two openers, Cheteshwar Pujara at number 3, Ajinkya Rahane at number 4, Shreyas Iyer at number 5, Riddhiman Saha 6, Ravindra Jadeja, R. Ashwin, Akshar Patel, the 3 spinners, and 2 pacers in Ishant Sharma and Umesh Yadav. For New Zealand, the openers Tom Latham, Will Young, Kane Williamson at number 3, Ross Taylor and Henry Nicholls at numbers 4 and 5 respectively, Tom Blundell, the wicketkeeper, Rachin Ravindra, the spinning all-rounder, Kylie Jamieson, Will Somerville, Tim Southee, Ajaz Patel. So 2 spinners, 2 pacers, and 1 spin bowling all-rounder for New Zealand, 3 spinners and 2 pacers for India, who have handed a debut to Shreyas Iyer, while New Zealand have handed a debut to Rachin Ravindra. Two debutants then in this test match. Which way will this go? Will this test match go with this? Can the World Test champions really show what a good all conditions team they are? They've, of course, done well to win the World Test Championship in England. They did well to reach the final of the 2019 World Cup. Again, in the UAE, they reached the final of the T20 World Cup. So they have been a really, really dominant cricket team across formats over the last 5 years. Now, this is what is called as a final frontier in India, isn't it? Steve Waugh coined that term several years ago. Teams have found it really, really difficult to come and win in India, defeat India in India, especially in Test cricket with that kind of bowling lineup. Can New Zealand do it? Can India maintain their enviable home record against visiting teams? We'll have to wait and watch till this test match gets over. But I'll, of course, join you back through the course of this test match on Sports Today. So please do subscribe. Please do join us. Please do keep supporting us in our endeavor. We will try and bring you the best of the coverage from this test match. Thank you so much. Have a very, very good day. See you very soon. And like I said, do subscribe to Sports Today. Thank you.